I knew I hit rock bottom when I searched the internet for #1 antidepressant in America and found myself looking at the side effects of anxiety medications I wasn't prescribed to. At this time, I'm in study hall at second hour, and the teacher continues to scribble on a notepad, and the first thing that comes to mind is that he knows. He knows, so I quickly close the tab, open up Pandora, and occupy myself with a friend. I'm telling him that I'm shaking, that I'm not going to be able to get into a good college, and he says, nonsense. As long as you keep your grades up, you should be fine. Perhaps he's right. If I slave away the nights that I've dedicated to calming myself down to my academic ability, maybe no one will know that I'm not okay. I spend hours researching Buddhists' source of happiness, and they say it can only come from yourself, but let me tell you, it is hard to find happiness within the only being I consider my enemy. I sit as still as I can. If I don't move, no one will ask why I'm moving too much. Cross-legged with a book on my lap, I'm not even reading. I'm listing off the reasons why I don't have the motivation to turn the page. I tell myself that it can't be my fault. My mother seems to be procrastinating getting me the medication I need, so I think of more natural medications I prescribe to myself. Phone calls, cats, books, cats, writing, blades, tea, coffee, cats, crying, warm blankets, car rides. What do other people do for fun? Lock-ins are fun. Lock-ins aren't fun if you're locked in a place you really don't want to be at. My mother says find the key to happiness. Mom, the key is not under the mat where I left it. It is so effing hard to do the things that used to make me happy if they don't make me happy anymore, and I don't know why. My mother says to get out, go outside and take a walk, get some air, you've been in the dark way too long. What she doesn't get is that the sun used to make me smile, but now I just feel like it's drenching me in a pool of persistent happiness, while the dark seems like perfect company for someone who's come to recognize it so many times. But I tell her that I will, that I'll go outside, but honestly I curl up in the blankets and I think that if I did go for a walk, I'd walk straight in the traffic and make my death seem like a perfect accident. I always take the blame for my own sadness anyways, but I get told that it's all in my head. Probably because it's a mental illness, but I get told that it's controlling your life. Probably because it's an illness, something I cannot physically control. Have you even tried making yourself happy? I would, but I'm too busy. I don't have enough time. I'm too busy being the perfect student for my tiger of a mother in a jungle of my own insecurities. If I don't get the grades she wants, I'm a failure, but if my mental health isn't intact, that's also my fault. I've come to learn that I need to take the blame or no one else will, and they will not try to help you unless you have physical proof that you are dying. I guess that's why people with depression shake from building up the hatred inside themselves, and they ask us, is this good enough? Can you tell that we need help? The memory of comfort is younger than your panic attacks. You're with your friends laughing. And all of a sudden, it's like a train going 230 miles per hour hitting you, and you just fade. It's like you were living a false reality and you finally woken up, but you never actually wake up from this nightmare, and mommy won't be there to hold you when you do. She happens to be the climax of the nightmare. It's like the Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie? See, that's the thing though. It relates to this kind of nightmare because it's more of an all-year sort of thing, right? The meadows of my brain are dripped in a golden secret I don't even know. I often think about Robert Frost and his famous words, nothing gold can stay. And boy, was he right. As soon as I get the flames of happiness licking against the walls of my being, the ember burns out like it was never lit to begin with. There are many types of flames, though. My mother feeds the one that raises my anxiety. The tip burns the ceiling of 3,000-foot buildings until they crumble, and the leftover debris burning those around me who get too close. So you can only imagine the simmers that are scarred into my nervous system, but oh God, when I get on stage. My feet tremble from excitement and my heart beats with anticipation. I do what I do because it takes my mind off of the things that could have been or might be. The guy in the back listening to me could have a gun. The innocent elder walking across the sidewalk could be plotting my death. This shirt that I'm wearing could be too tight and showing off the curves that I don't have. But that's the thing. When I'm up here, I don't have to worry about a damn thing. I own the stage. I am a queen of my own palace. The smile carved into my face isn't fake. It's just nice, because when I perform, I found my #1 antidepressant.